In 2012, I had a dream about agriculture in this area. When I told people about the dream, and then those people, they were laughing at me because they knew it would never be possible. But today, the impossible became possible.
Some of us who interacted with this family, Benjamin family, Liseli farms, some doubted to say, these people, maybe they are just crazy or stuff like that. But somebody who can come now, 9 years or 10 years along the way, when they come to this place, they'll find something different. They started with some growing of vegetables, butternuts, watermelons, but now the plan also has been to grow citrus fruits or fruit trees. And people are able to tap and learn from what Liseli is doing. And I think if most people can emulate what Liseli is doing, I think Tshisekedi and Zambia will be at a different level. We need to come up with, to introduce or initiate things that even those that are coming after us, they will learn and the mindset will change. And this is the way of doing things. God has really been on this place.
Mr. Benjamin was speaking about the farming of animals, and also he was speaking about the farming of vegetables. Then for us, because it's like it was just the words, because sometimes when we were speaking in our mind, we said, because we didn't see big farm like this, it was only the small portion. So when he was speaking about the farm, then is it what he's saying? Is it can be happen or no? It was just making us happy. So we couldn't believe. Some other people, they were saying that he's saying about the farm, but nothing can grow here. Even us, we are believing, but not very much. But for now, we are surprised. We have seen now we have orchard, and also we started with vegetables. Then our mind, it was up when we see, oh, okay, this is what was in his plan.
We knew that the biblical principle is that God needs to open our spiritual eyes. So we just decided to stick with that principle, that what we see in our spirit, God has deposited, and God will show us. So first of all, you will capture it in your spirit. Feel it in your spirit. Taste it in your spirit. And then it will, if it's from God, it will manifest. And the time you don't always know, because sometimes God speaks about it. I mean, He speaks through Isaiah about the Messiah that will come. And only 600 years later it comes. So, sometimes you feel something and it's maybe for a generational. Abraham and Isaac and Jacob, it's that generational thing. But we have seen incredible things. For example, on the citrus, we felt that the Lord was putting it in our spirit, that citrus was it. And one day I was standing with an agronomist on the field where there was nothing. There was only bushes. And the next moment we got the smell of citrus flowers. And immediately we looked at one another and he said, "Do you smell?" I said, "I smell." It was citrus. And we knew that the Lord had put that in our heart. And today, that's where one of our major citrus orchards are. That is where we started and that's where we planted. So that is the faithfulness of God in also showing us, but sometimes going even beyond that, even experiencing the supernatural in terms of how we plant and what we do.
When I started working at Liseli farms, I didn't know nothing concerning farming. So yeah, we grew up farming, but in a traditional way. But for now, when I started working there, they started teaching me the other method, the modern method to farm, and I taught many skills on how I can farm. Entering Liseli farms, my life has changed a lot because first I earn, whereby I can put food on the table for my family. The second is knowledge. I have learned a lot because for now I know how to plant, I know how to put chemicals to the plants.
One of the skills that I have learned is driving, because after some times I remember I started on that blue tractor. Yes, then from there to the vehicles. Now I have experience. So it's one of the skills that I liked very much because I really like to drive.
We have learned planting the tomatoes and the maize and the butternut and the watermelon. Those things, they are helping us to know those things. So even now, I can plant those things without Mr. Benjamin because of teach me already those things.
I've never seen something like this before. I've seen it, but not here, but in another country. I've seen it a bit in South Africa, but not here. But even in South Africa, what I saw there, it's not like here. In South Africa, I've seen, yes, but I think maybe they don't put God first as compared to what I've seen here. I think here there's so much that is coming up because also this family has put God first. In Seshake, now I've never seen anything like this. Actually, I can say there's nothing like this and everyone can agree with me. This is the first time that we experience something like this. Many people will come and maybe get the land for farming and they just go for business and off they go. Nothing is just business. But here, where they came for farming, but it's not just business. From what they realized also here, is plowed back to the community through health facilities, education. Also, they have taught the community even how to do certain technologies of farming. If you walk in the banks of the river from here, you will see the drip irrigation system that they are using, which they learned from this farm. The community, they are doing their own. Also, they are being linked to the market for Liseli farms. So that is something that is huge, and that is worth supporting. This work which is being done by Liseli farm is supposed to be supported by any meaning person who means well for the people and for any particular area. This is in the right direction that we should move in terms of agriculture and food security for any nation and place. I'm so glad to be part of this history, to be part of what is being written in our time.